afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with your host, Imperial Dane. Master Propaganda here of Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to a 1 versus 1 on crossroads between the north. We got here Jesulin fighting for the Soviet Union, socialism, Stalin, and the 12th Tank Corvettes in the south. We got Jove fighting here for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the 1st Panzerdivision. Also, quick note, I will soon be taking out the intro to the videos because, well, I had to change networks and such because I was with Mega Studios. They put up a lot of people, so I switched over to another one. And that rather means that the music, which is part of one, which is always copyright free, is no longer, so I can't use it. Part because, well, I can in theory, but I have to pay a lot of money, which currently I don't ever know enough to actually make that worth. So essentially, in a couple of days, I will be phasing out the intro, since I got no alternative really. So just a heads up there, and it seems like, again, with how many people have complained about it due to part length, I don't think it's going to be a huge loss. Of course, I'm sure there will be some sad, a bit like, how I switched out the microphone, but, times change and we have to adapt. But nonetheless, here we've got an exciting battle ahead of us here between Jove and Jesulin. Triple contest out here for Jesulin, MG42, and an assault grenade start here from Jove, who of course is going straight for assault grenade, or mechanized assault versus Lend-Lease, defensive tactics, and shock rifle. Double triple infantry versus double infantry, and an anti-tank grenade bulletin, which is technically also counter infantry. So assault grenades being fought with the MP40s. MD42 moving eastward as well. We've got the Pioneers grabbing territory on the west, also laying down sandbags. Constantly moving up here, that's probably also where the first engagement happens. Then again, there could also be action in the centre. Noting no sandbags from Jesulin on the other hand, at least not here in the opening moments versus Jove and the 1st Panzerdivision. Pioneers has grown territory in the far west. Again, he's sort of spreading out a bit more. Simply loses ground somewhere. He can sort of, have a plan B to push ahead from. House occupied here in case to spot out what Jove is trying to do, moving up here, threatening the carve point. Now also note here, Jesulin has already had, or Jove has already had time down sandbags here again, making easy to defend his carve point. So some nice foresight there from Jove. Assault is advancing up there with the MP40s at ready to shoot down any Marxists. That includes you, Ludwig. You need to shoot some as well. I don't want any of those excuses anymore, but I'm a pacifist. It's the Eastern Front. No one's a pacifist, Ludwig. No one. Constantly they're falling back here. More sandbags there. Slow approach. We can see sandbags active here, but Jesulin, in this case, decides not to. Leaves this mound of dirt that will collapse on itself. Constantly to the Pioneers here. Bit of shooting going on. The light cover. Had there been heavy cover, he probably could have done better versus the conscript. Still, he gets off some kills for the Pioneers. In the centre here, further fighting going on there. Grenadiers, MB42, the fighting with the conscripts there. Assault is continuing up this side here. No point in trying to fight here. Instead, my catch moves. So here in this case, some engineers. We've got 2 engineers there from Jesulin. Constantly moving up the west here with engineer support, and back here we got nothing further there from Jove except a 2nd Grenadier squad here. Assault is there, pushing back the engineers, gunning down Petrov, who stood no chance. And we got here the doctoral choice for Jesulin. It is defensive tactics. So note here again, both high-ranked players going for a doctrine within the first 3 minutes of the game, roughly 3 to 4 minutes. So good work there, and of course indicates a clear plan from both sides, which of course is always nice to see. Morgan is running here, coming a bit of trouble. Assault is continuing up the eastern side here. Certainly a strong harassment unit with sprint and the lights here. He can also take on most, counter-harassment units on his own. So that rather makes the assault units in a sense a pretty good, besides flanker, also pretty good harasser. Constantly being dealt with by the MG42 slowly. It's going to take some time there since they are in a heavy, structure there, which will take some time to wear down. There we go, quick sprint. Looks like it's going to try and outmaneuver here Jesulin maybe, or just hit for the core point. Hard to they go, being caught here out in the open. Doesn't have take up yet, so he can't pop the assault grenades up, flash them out. Instead, it's just going to try and fight the here. Bit more risk in particular with the flamethrowers arriving, but still get some damage down there with the assault grenadiers. MD4 to continue to fight the concerts there, slowly bleeding out. Of course, the question for Joe is really, should he be committing all of these forces to this, or should he just try and play around it? Because, this is to an extent an engagement that works out nicely here for Jesulin, because with a single conscript squad, he's occupying 2 Grenadier squads and an MG42. They've been really aggressive, sort of taking out a lot of territory then from Jove in the meanwhile. So, and this sort of thing you have to be careful with as the Wehrmacht. It's also kind of why some of those housing on some maps around carve points is a real bust for the Wehrmacht, because again, it then just requires more resources to sort of, tear down for them. They don't have any immediately easy ways of clearing out a building, so they can be great ways to just sort of throw off the Wehrmacht entirely. But there you go, constantly up here with the Pioneers. Now the flamethrower, of course, now he does have the method of dealing with it. Constantly being burned up horribly and slowly. Push them out here. Fueling these being harassed by Jesulin stout troops. Bit off there before he can begin calling any doctrinal units in, or laying down any mines there as well. Heavy fighting going on here by the centre here as Jove pushes onwards. Assault goes there, fighting in the west versus Flame for Engineers. Pretty close engagement there. Pretty close. Down to one man, and there you go. Retreated. In these tier counter versus Grenadier, or Pioneers from the MG42 supporting them. There you go. We got the first option out here for Jesulin. It's going to be the Disca heavy machine gun. Some heavy firepower there to deal with the fascists. Healing reinforcement going on in the back of Jesulin's base. And the overall map sort of remains 50-50 here, despite attempts from both sides to do a bit of work there. Whoa! He was laying down telemines there. Very aggressive telemining. Also a bit of a curious positioning there from Joe, but he's actually doing it. Really aggressive. I mean, essentially a blind spot. In theory, again, if he just tries to move up light vehicles, he could actually get it out, knocked out of the way there. But it is risky. I mean, it really requires, his opponent doesn't see it at all, because otherwise it's going to be wasted ammunition. In this case, Joe realizes that's just too hazardous right now. But again, the idea is nice. It is aggressive. And it could have worked out there. But there you go. Counter flank up behind here. The MD42 forces to fall back. We got S-mines going down here by the eastern fuel point. Good work there. We have tech up there for Joe, but no Pioneers to deal with it. They are running back now, or busy laying down mines at the front. So there you go. MD42 is going to have to be screened here by the minefield by preventing the counter rushing hit, giving the MD42 more time to deal with it. So in that regard, the S minefield actually ended up inadvertently serving a second purpose in this case. But we've got a Disc machine here around support. There you go. Counter being suppressed here by the MD42, allowing the Pioneers to deal with them. But at the same time, Disc opening up on the MD42. In the meanwhile, west side there, Joe pushing forwards for the fatherland for the first Panzer Division. Comes there being slowly dealt with, and here the MD42 is pinned down to the ground. Already taking losses there as the 50 caliber rounds just tear into them. Here, Grenadiers versus the Engineers. Assault goes continuing to the fuel point there, so some aggressive harassment here from Jove, even as he's risking losing the eastern side. He might, of course, hope that this causes Jesulin to withdraw forces from the east and then counterattack into the west. Plus, of course, the S-man field makes it a bit harder to just move straight on, so it requires more management here, which, of course, would then have detrimental results on the western side. But there you go, like to mechanized company up for Jove and the 1st Panzer Division. 2-2 on the way here as the 12th Tank Corps rushes forward here, supported with elements of a nearby motorized rifle division. Assault goes moving up to deal with the conscripts up close and ugly. The MP4 is there making short work of them. These coming eastwards, Grenadiers moving in there, Assault goes rushing forwards again. Good work there by Joe. Sprint is a thing I think a lot of the Assault Grenadier users actually tends to overlook it, despite it being a, I'd almost say, critical ability to make the most out of the Assault, because you can then quickly get into the effective range with them. Up here, Pioneers and Engineers. MD4 to this point, the Pioneers, so should win engagement there for Joe. Grenadiers remaining here on watch. And here, some explosions. Big fat got a heavy mortar out here now for Jesulin. Bring up some heavy support there for the men. And there we go, we got the 2-2 up for Joe. We got the bunker up there for Joe as well, like to make a nice company. I think he's just giving a medic bunker there for him. And there you go. Jesulin swarms into the western side here of the map towards the western fuel point, and we see here that Joe's falling back. Assault is retreating, but the Grenadiers actually fall back to a secondary holdout here to further delay Jesulin, but that clearly doesn't work out as the Grenadiers take a direct hit almost from the heavy mortar, leaving the unit almost there. In this case, he just retreats, realizing that's going to be a point of waste of time there. Keeps retreating while then launching a fresh counter here to further slow down Jesulin's recapturing of the map. Counter then to 5, but the heavy mortars make it very difficult to use the house. Grenadiers could try and grab the centre victory point, but he might be tempted to fall back with the heavy mortar flying away. Their mine's going down there. Good spot there. And they're going for 2 take losses. One goes straight through the hole in the roof and takes up poor Heinz. In the east, Engineers didn't get the much trying out with Jove that way. Good work here. Conscript rush take for the 2-2 gun and tank grenade off there, damaging the engine. Good work there by Jesulin. Back here healing. Reinforcement going on there for Jove. Need to get these men moving again. The soon Grenadiers pinned down to the ground. A lot of action going on here. A lot of back and forth between these two players, and even then over in the far east, Pioneers harassing as well here. MG42 preventing here Jesulin from a further breakthrough in the centre, as the 2-2 is in desperate need of repairs and a bit more support. Grenadiers counter-attacking into the west with an LMG42 on the way there. A mortar fire there, threatening to wipe out the MG42 crew, but Joe was already one step ahead there of Jesulin and avoids total loss there. Pioneers versus Flame for Engineers here. That is a loss for the Pioneers due to the Minesweeper. And the fact that the Engineers have a flamethrower. So Grenadiers are finding out with the conscripts there, they should have a overall better chance. Their troops in reinforcing. No tech up yet for Joe. No Panzer Grenadiers either. No half-tank. And there's certainly a few options here Jove could pursue versus his opponent. Soldier standing back here. We got the 2-2 engaging Russians there as Jesulin sort of now crouched around the centre of the map there. Might try and flank around with the soldiers here so to get behind that way. In this case, getting caught up here. Pack 40 for Jove. He's clearly worked. The Jesulin's going to go for armor. But so far, Jesulin has yet to take up remote. He's upgraded. He's gone for doctrine. But he's actually yet to build a single structure here versus Jove. So that is interesting to note. Sweeping out the S-man field on the eastern side. Good work there by Jesulin. That's definitely going to give Jove there a bit of problems. Waste his munitions. He's going to need to rush the assault in there to deal with that. But the question is, of course, will Jove realise it in time? Pack 40 almost done. There you go. Pioneers for flamethrowers here. Pioneers look to be losing that one, though. The Grenadiers arriving here to change that up. And there you go. Assault was willing to flush out the Engineers. One's been secured by another Engineers, but still no buildings there. In fact, we got now 3 Engineers for Jesulin. 2 flamethrower, 1 minesweeper team there for the 12 tank corps. Troops in reinforcing, and the soldiers are dealing with Engineers up close. The MP40s allowing them to triumph over weak Russian flesh. And there you go, supporting the Socklands. That's definitely a lot of firepower here for Joe on the right flank, and that's going to mean any sort of single unit for example is going to be a lot of trouble as they are quickly shredded in a hailstorm of bullets here. Meanwhile though, pressure going on the western side. There's Jesulin doing his best to slow down Joe, but even sort of pushing back. Eastern side there, Socklands gain veterancy too.
The sector has been cut off.
Jesulin here, by the way, finally taking up. Might be trying to rush ahead for something here. You could easily go for tank position command, rush out some light vehicles. You could even try and go straight for tier 3 and get out T-34-76 here versus Jove.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
MD-42 they're covering up. Sprint those been worn out, so you can't quite go after them like that. And there you go, tank retain command up there for Jesulin. Forcing in the west assembling, not planning to move up and take a lot of the west cemetery here from Jesulin. Here in the east, Grenadiers versus Engineers, and there you go, soldiers turning up. There you go, got a grenade assault on the juice, but there you go, suppressing the assault grenadiers still. Almost gets wiped by the grenades. Nice work there by Jove. Engineers versus assault, or just regular Grenadiers. Vetu 2 there versus Vetu 2, but there goes Tech and Flamethrower team. Causes a complete collapse there of the remaining forces from Jove and Germany. Noting, by the way, Jesulin has not been laying down a lot of mines compared to Jove. I think he's laying down, I think, 1 here, and that's about it. Compared to, I do feel like Jove he's trying to be a bit more active. And again, also to note, of course, Jesulin's got a ton of munitions. I mean, he's flooding a lot of it. So I mean, really just mining down a lot of them. Flare trip mines, regular mines, anti-personnel mines could be, I think, a really strong choice there by Jesulin here versus Jove. It might, in fact, you know, deter him from harassing too much in the western side, at least for the assault Grenadiers. Through their veterans who won, and before just one constantly moving in. Back here healing reinforcement. We have tech up there for Jove. And Jesulin, is he actually planning straight for the mechanized armor company or what's going on? Because he's got, yep, he was planning a straight move for that. Could then get out a T-34-76 soon here versus Jove. And that way begin hurting him quite a bit. Telemines there. Conscript rushing the 2-2, which quickly backs out of there. Desperate to avoid a damaged engine, which could spell death for them. At least it would if Jesulin had anything besides a juice gauge to hunt it down with. But then again, soon it will be once it begins bringing out the tanks. And you'll be able to bring out a lot of tanks fast versus Joe. But there you go, infantry assault here, but straight into a machine gun. And the assaults are not too surprising as they drop like flies. Demo charge on the western fuel point. Mechanized armor company done in a few moments. And a big old hoorah as the hit for the eastern fuel there. Joe's going to have to move troops towards, at least in this case, he's moving over the 222. Support co-ops, he can soon go for a Panther for himself. In fact, he'll be able to get out armor faster than Jesulin. Jesulin could have, I think, been faster out there, at least by several minutes. Then got out a tank before Joe, but instead, I think, folded a bit too much into sort of focus too much in the front and didn't, you know, get up any tech fast enough. Oh, as again, I think you could have given Jove here a much bigger headache. But still, a T-34 would be a headache, but the problem is now he's going to have a Panther 4 to, you know, deal with a headache, a Panzer aspirin, if you will. What do you call a headache? Painkiller. Pioneers moving up here. Grenadiers supported them, good work there. And here, more support supporting the Consul Engineers there, and Grenadiers assault is going to sort of stop them. And the 2-2 hanging back here, Panther 4 halfway done, T-34 on the way there for Jesulin. A lot of action in the first 15 minutes, to be honest, a lot of back and forth. Yeah, at the same time with some stabilities, that sort of ultimately always end up in the equilibrium, sort of roughly 50-50. Demo charge they're dealt with, another demo charge there. And here sort of continues doing good contact up close. Though for some reason they're all reloading their weapons now. Apparently none of them reload their weapons before they go out for the fighting. Idiots.
We have a new Panzer 4.
Panzer 4 up for Jove here in the west there. We got Pioneers, Grenadiers versus Conscript Engineers. But there you go. Russian numbers trump Jove's infantry, forcing him to fall back here pretty soon. I mean, you can get some damage in there, but risk, you know, the longer he stays, you know, for things to go very, very wrong. Check what Hay Mortar's about. There you go, Panzer 4 moving up. No pin map machine gun there, and we got the first tank out as well here for Jesulin. So now the tanks begin to hit the field, and we got the 2 going straight for the Hay Mortar. In fact, using infantry awareness to ensure there's an infantry that can actually intercept and damage the engine of the 2-2. So that's actually a pretty sharp move. Plus it also allowed me just to sort of hunt down the mortar. So very nice use of the 2-2 and its infantry awareness ability. Very nice use there. T-34, they're pursuing in the 2-2. He's trying to escape with the hit. Note he's trying to turn as many counters as he can. That way to, you know, set up blocks between it and the tank there to avoid, you know, getting knocked out here. And the East Assault does fight a losing fight there, having already been pushed beyond their limit, overextended, and forced to retreat. It's going to be some time before Joe can bring up his next tank, whereas Jesulin can act. In fact, if he just saves up a bit of manpower, bring up the next T-34 and then a T-34 after that. So Jesulin right now certainly has the potential of just sort of hitting Joe really hard with a large amount of T-34s from the 6s, which will definitely be quite a problem for Joe. Counting loss there from the Panther 4. Finally adding the pin back machine there too, took a bit of a while there, I would say. To 2 point. When repairs, got the Pack 4 moving in, and there you go. Slow advance here. Hay Mortar takes a direct hit on the Panther 4. Good lord. And here in these Grenadiers was an assault or engineers. Further mortar fire there. The assault Grenadiers are moving out towards the west, going to try and outmaneuver Jesulin. There we go. Engineers. Oh, they're going to get wiped. They're going to get wiped here. Nice counter move there by Jove, getting behind the engineers, cutting off the retreat path and threatening with death. In this case, carrying out set threat. So very nice work here. Engineers being rather overwhelmed by German firepower here as well. Could risk losing another engineer squad here, which would be quite a loss for Jesulin, but in this case manages to get out of there in time. You can also soon go for another T-34. In fact, you can do so now.
The sector is at risk.
And I definitely think that would be a good idea here for Jesulin, just bring out as many tanks as he can. In the meanwhile, though, Jove realising again he's probably going to get hit with a lot of T-34s. It's going out for Stug to report his Panther 4 here versus Jesulin's numbers. So that's, I think, a very good move there from Jove again. It makes a lot of sense. But in this case, Jesulin pulls a funny one. He's actually going for the HE5 here, which will certainly help rest of the armour. Definitely not a bad choice there either. It won't be as much use as the infantry. Will certainly help versus Stug. But of course, the question is, why is he going for this? Is he going for it because he's anticipating Jove going for Stug? Because Jove's anticipating the T-34s and just getting more numbers? Or is there some other logic to it here for Jesulin? We'll have to see, but there's definitely going to be a surprise in there, I think, for Jove once he sort of encounters the SU-5. Panther 4, they're dealing with engineers out in the open. Grenadiers Pack 40 is there supporting as well. Stug arriving here for Germany for the 1st Panzer Division. Panther 4 then gained Hay Mortar crew in the west here, being swarmed by conscripts. Trying to get there, the Hay Mortar didn't quite succeed there with his Panzerkampfwagen 4, did not quite succeed there. Pulling the Panzer 4 back there to slightly safer positions. And there we go, we got the HE5 out here for Jesulin. And the 12th Tank Corps, there we go, contra out in the overtaking heavy loss there from the Panzer 4, almost wiped. And could he follow up with a wipe shot there? Nope, gets away in time. T-34 moving up, then engaging Grenadiers, HE5, they're turning out to deal with the Panzer 4, most likely. There you go. Quick to use, focus sight there, gets a good hit there on the Panzer 4, T-34 there, but then use support pushing back the Grenadiers. Panzer 4 down to half health already. And there you go, the Pack 40 firing back there with the 75mm with a gun, landing a good hit there on the HE5 tank destroyer. And these are slowly crumbling under the might of the T-34. And in the far west here, Assault is fighting out with the conscripts. In fact, there you go. hitting veteran free. But they get suppressed and will have to fall back here, lest they just get murdered. Successfully pushes back here Jesulin's eastern flank here. With the help of the Pack 40 and the Duke support, but needs to keep something nearby, or else the Pack 40 is going to get cleared out pretty quick. And we see in fact what's happening here. Jesulin quickly targets down the Pack 40. I think that's a very simple choice here. Jove went too far ahead with it, making it an easy target for his infantry. And get rid of that Pack 40. His SU-5 T-54 combo is going to be very powerful here versus Jove's armour. Duke, they're doing what they can here with a machine gun and main gun. 2 moving in, and they're going to engage in the conscripts as well. Keep it running there, going getting the Duke from the front and getting a penetrating hit.
We are down to 300 points.
Got the 85 moving down there on the hunter. There go, lands another hit on the Stug. Pack 40 sitting up here to counter the 85. T-54 hanging back nearby. Mortar on the way for Jove there. Bit of an interesting response. He goes for it now. And in the meanwhile, Jesulin's going for more tanks. Again, he can easily go for more. In fact, he can soon go for a third one. And that's really the power of the T-34 since 6. Packs a punch, not too durable. Fast, packs a punch, and you can get a lot of them very fast. When you lose them, you can quickly replace them. Plus, their veterans are up fast as well. Which again only helps with that as well, just making them even more lethal and just giving them a higher rate of fire. Rather moving ahead for the repair already here for Jesulin on the 12th tank corps. Still going to need the repairs. And there goes something. There goes taking a hit there from the. Oh, he's going to need to retreat it. But I feel it'll be too late. He's not. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. And the Stug goes down. Quite a loss there for Jove. Assault's cleaning out the conscripts. Almost got a wipe. Almost got a wipe. Close, but didn't quite pull it off. Target weak on there. Stuns the HU5 crew though. Can he wipe it though? I do not think so. Several close calls here for Jesulin, but he gets away with it. And meanwhile, getting the Stug and the Pack 40 there. Series of rather heavy blows there to Jove and the 1st Panzer Division. And we got Panzer Grenadier here for Jove, possibly dealing with the infantry, could also be going for them Panther Strike to help deal with the HU5. Of course, they will be a bit vulnerable here to the T-34s and the 6s, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky situation there for Jove, even with the Panzerjäger Panzer Grenadiers. T-34 dealing with the Grenadiers here, firing away. Up north here, Grenadiers dealing with more advancing troops, but again, there's a T-34 nearby, and it's already veteran T2. Bad news for Jove's troops, and for that matter armour. Rushing and charging through the centre, we got Mortar landing pretty close to the Panzer IV. They need to be careful that he doesn't want to lose the Pioneers, I would say. Ooh, good mortar hit there from the mortar, almost wiping out the entire conscript squad. That'll certainly hurt Jesulin a bit. Would have hurt more though, of course we did get the wipe. Would have hurt a lot more. So we're sort of again sort of stuck in a sort of slightly 50-50ish thing here. Neither player sort of really able to sort of fully out-dominate the other one, so there's a bit of back and forth here. Focus on the centre, but there's some manoeuvres in the east and the western side. They're seeming then just turn into a complete meat grinder. But neither player here I think is really sort of trying to outmaneuver the other on the sort of more decisive flank. Though if they were to try, I think they could do pretty well. But there you go. Panzerjäger's out here for Jove and the 1st Panzer Division. Panther 4 taking some hits, this Panther 6 flying at the HU5, T-54 moving in, Panther 4, Pack 4 is up here as well. Oh dear, heavy mortar around there. Of course, there's quite a bit of grief there for Jove's Panzerjägers, forcing them back. Pack 40 shoots, they're almost wiped, oh dear, dropped the Panther Shrek. And the moves over the assaulters to pick it up there, cutting down their firepower, but they are virtually free. And on their hand, getting another Panther Shrek to help deal with the armour. We'll probably then upgrade the Panzer Grenadiers for the next Panther Strike, that way getting a total of 3 Panther Strikes to utilise versus Jesulin. I mean, that's definitely one way of doing it.
The territory is out of contact.
At least they should be able to upgrade with upgrade 1.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And this guy's moving up the west here. Assault was dealing with the T-34 from 6. Got a third one there on the way for Jesulin, and again, he could then follow up with a fourth one if he wanted to. I mean, he can go for a lot of tanks, and again, this is rather Joe's falling behind. He might, though, be aiming here for a Tiger tank. Bit risky, but at the same time, not too risky. Does have some armor anti-tank up here. So it's not like he's just completely going through it, but he might be able to work his way towards it. Of course, still need to be careful with the HD5 about this, since that could very quickly cause a bit of a mess there. Assault goes and getting there, the HD5. Taking losses, they need to retreat these feet. Woodsook. Got another hit there. Panther moving straight in. We got the pack following in there. Needs to blitz. He needs to pull back, but there you go. Ready to the HD5 does not blitz it. Down to half health here. Assault goes retreating. Needs to deal with the constant. Almost wiping them. Almost got them. T-Fed further supporting here as well, and at least we got another T-Fed moving up here to deal with Jove. Intense action all across the front here. And there you go, Grenadiers being engaged with the T-Fed force. We've got another one moving down, and back here healing reinforcement going on there for Jove. Closing on the Tiger tank there, which definitely seems to be what he's aiming for now. You could in theory also just try and take a hit if you can, please, though, wouldn't necessarily. Oh dear, T-Fed force are wiping the Grenadier squad, dropping the light machine gun. Oh dear. Panzer 4 half way to Veteran 2, HD5 already Veteran 2, and the T-34 here also Veteran 2. So, Jesulin, one of that's got an arm and veterans, the advantage here versus Jove, and there you go. Light machine gun and his conscripts increasing that firepower notably. And there you go, T-34 shoots through here, gets a good hit on the Panzer 4. Damn its engine, Pack 40 shoots back here, supporting the Panzer 4. And we got a small push into the centre here by some of his pioneers. Heavy mortar stands ready to shatter them alongside the T-34. First counterattack into these, so they've got the infantry ready to sort of deflect anything, though we might want to at some point because there's a machine gun bunker here. In the centre, the slaughter continues. Pentagon's dealing with the T-34 as much as they can, though they are easy targets out, and you're having the machine guns and main guns making short work of them, depleting them rapidly and sending them scurrying away. Can't see they're being pushed back by MD-42 2-2 fire here. They just keep coming, yeah, especially as the tanks. I wish they'd had less tanks. And there you go, Tiger up for Jove. Pin map machine always well. I want ready to challenge the Russians tanks. And there you go, we got the assault coming up there again, firing another Patrick Pack 40 gets a good hit there on the T-34. Of course, another one opens up and lands a good hit on the assault grenadiers. Advance up the eastern side. Here we got a fourth T-34 there for Jesulin again. He's just pumping them out there. Getting out large numbers of them, which to an extent was the T-34's real advantage because they kept losing them so fast. Couldn't even get sort of good training in on them, though they did improve their training as the war progressed. To an extent, you know, making up some of the shortcomings, like the fact that their drivers initially were actually terribly trained. In fact, they barely got any training at all. And they also learned some fire discipline, which was another issue, in fact, sort of in the early stage of the war. They just fire all the shots and then, well, occasionally they'd try and ram the enemy because they had nothing else they could do besides trying to get away, which generally wouldn't work out too well either. Pioneers moving in here, we got the Panzer opening up the conscripts. Close to Veteran 2, there shoots something at it. Pioneers moving in the Veteran 2, going to be supporting. And there you go, Panzer 4 here versus the T-34 76. More engineers here for Jesulin to just keep up repairs on his tanks. Probably also another reason he went for so many engineers early on, so he could better fit it in with a tank heavy strategy later on. Thusly, it's showing, you know, he could always get his tanks fast back in the action, which is actually quite important, and it's something a lot of players tend to neglect here. But clearly, Jesulin has a lot of foresight there, and again has prepared for just having a lot of tanks and master being able to repair them really fast. Good work there by Jesulin. Bun grenade off there. Almost get the heavy mortar group pack 40 supporting. Panzer 4 moving in. Tiger should be supporting as well. Need to be careful not to stick his nose out too far without any appropriate cover. He could of course also lay down a smoke screen and try to rush this position to get the HD5. That in particular is using, you know, I always forget the name, but focus sight. You could then rush it with the Panzer 4, the Tiger, and he wouldn't be able to deal with it if he just, you know, got a decent location of it, smoked it, and then rushed it. I think that could be a quick counter move there from Joe. Tiger taking a great hit from the HD5. Tiger dealing with the engineers there out in the open. Another penetrating hit there from the HD5. 2 moves there, but there you go. Tiger for the T-34, which misses. HD5 getting a hit there on the Tiger tank. HD5 being pushed back. Panzer was there reinforcing. And T-54 going in there right into the line of sight of the target tank. Good hit there. Target weak on there. Big push here to the assault than it is. Stunning one of the tanks. They might be able to get it. Constantly pushing up to the east. Could try and get the Pack 40. Panzer 4 being repaired here. There we go. Continue to assault their mortar fire raining down here. Just swarming the Pack 40. Their target gets another hit. Their T-54 goes down. The one that was stunned. But there you go. Pack 40 gets wiped. Damaging in the target tank. Panzer 4 providing cover alongside the 2-2. Panzer Grenadiers. Pioneers are trying to keep pace. Mortar force to fall back here as well. As Jesulin's armoured onslaught continues through the centre. 85 backing it all up there with heavy firepower as well. Their Panzers though pushing forward bravely. Going there for the 85. But for how much longer can they keep this up? They are being posed there with a lot of fire from the T-54. We've got the Panzer 4 moving up as well. They're eventually 2 shot bounce off there and returns a good hit in the T-54, except it misses. It misses. Tiger needs some repairs here in the east, but he's sneaking up there, but with the machine gun, they can't really do anything more than just tickle the T-34. So there we go. Jove forced to call off that bit, but he's managed to somehow push back. Jesulin here. The Jesulin has been able to inflict some damage there, but he's still lost a tank. He's got more. And he's of course got a veteran tank destroyer, and he's got veteran tanks as well. And he's wrecking the Pack 40 as well there. Tiger being fixed up, halfway to veteran to 1. Panther forming eastwards, and there you go, constant laying down trip of their mines. I do think though Jesulin actually should consider some flanking assault. I mean, he's got a lot of tank. Problem is getting too focused in the centre. I mean, to say good flank up through here, something up there could actually get behind Jove here and do a lot of critical damage. He just rushed with the tanks and then use their Station 5 to attack from the front once Jove reacts to the armoured assault. I mean, that could be an idea there for Jesulin to pursue. Though, of course, we also do the same here on the right flank. You know, swing up here, get there, and attack with infantry in the issue 5 from the front. Instead of just committing it all to just frontal assaults here versus Jove, which does give Jove better time just focusing down something to do, just attack head on again, makes it easier for Jesulin to do vice versa. I mean, in that regard, Jove should also consider outflanking Jesulin.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
But there you go, another hit there from Issue 5, which is now gained veterancy free. That's a really bad news item there for the Tiger tank. It has a high rate of fire and a good rate of penetrating now, and there you go. Good hit down the Tiger. No, he's getting a bit too close for comfort there. Another hit there on the Tiger tank. Another hit there. Down to half health already. The Issue 5 cut some menacing presence. T-54 that pushes back the east and the east. And he's even attacking the base now with another T-54. He's attacking the base. He's harassing here. He's trying to open up maybe a path into it with an infantry assault. Good lord, but there we go. We got infantry counter-attacking with Panzer X and such. Forcing Jesulin back here, but he could really threaten Jove with base assaults as well. Just well, the T-54's attack here, then attack him. I mean, he could really he's got a lot of options for dealing with Jove. But he's just to an extent not quite pulling off. But there you go. He has successfully, I think, pushed Jove away from the front line. He's getting dominance. He just needs to begin mining it up now, preparing for Jove to counterattack and make it as painful as possible. And Jove needs more armor out. I suggest a Stug to help deal with some of those T-34 numbers, because it's not just the 85 core which is a problem, it's all those T-34s. Again, they can do a lot of damage very quickly if left unattended, in particular with the flank. Mines down there, good work here by Jesulin and the 12th Tank Corps. Usually a tank corps was, well, made up largely of tanks. They had barely anything but tanks, barely any infantry, and not a lot of, anything else really, no tank destroyers or artillery or anything, so they had to be attached to the tank corps in general. A little fun fact there.
The sector is at risk.
Stug on the way there for Jove, grabbing the victory point there. Jove in a notably hairy situation now versus Jesulin is just bringing up more T-34s because he can, and it makes sense. Again, he could just attack the base more if he wanted to. Then he could also try and flank for him. He's got a lot of options here versus Jove, but he's not quite keen on taking them all the time. He should also mind the fuel pump while he's trying to take it. Ooh, straight there and completely evaporated by the demo charge. Quite a loss there for Jove. T-54 on the western side there. Pioneers Corps trying to mine the western entrance here. But there you go. T-54 encountered the Panzer 4 and the Stug here. Not enough support. And with the Panzer 4 and the Stug able to quickly knock it out, there should be a bit of a problem. Trick rifle Flareman actually went off under the T-54. I think that actually damaged it a bit. Didn't know they could do that actually, but apparently for tanks it's just enough. T-54 moving down there very close to T3. T-54's been supporting up the eastern side here. Jesulin going all in, but there's not really any sort of direct focuses. It's actually scouting his forces very thinly, which makes it easier for Jove to counter them. But I'm right here, T-34 isolated. Got the mortar though. T-34 there, almost ace level, pushed back. T-34 needs to be pushed back. We got another one moving up. We need to go for another replacement T-34. So I mean, losing a single one here, there's not too much of a problem for Jesulin, as long as he doesn't lose more than that. Engineers still being wiped out. But cut off Jove there from his resources. Big push up through the centre. HQ5 T-34 falling back towards Jesulin's base. Now here T-34 pushing back the assault guns who fought bravely, but ultimately not really much they can do with a single Panther strike against two T-34s. Panther 4 moves out there, goes straight for the T-34 Tiger machine. Oh, hits a mine! Hits a mine right in front of the T-34s. Desperately trying to get away there. Mine goes off the T-34 though. But he's going to get the Panther 4 there maybe. No, missed. Well flown health here. Shot bounced, gets the other one. Now there's just one left. Oh dear, this was actually worse for Jesulin. Now lost two more T-34s, just down to one T-34, one HQ5 here. Now Jove's got the Stug, a Panzer 4, close victory fleet, and a Tiger R8 to veteran to 2. Constantly hitting against the Panzer 4, misses, absolutely misses. T-34 going in there. Oh, he lost his almost ace T-34 trying to get the Panzer 4. Oh, no. Critical loss there for Jesulin. Critical loss. Tiger blitzing way out of the range of the HQ5, which is being hard worked on there by the engineers there of Jesulin and the 12th Tank Corps. Support weapons flamethrowers just abandoned here. A lot of the map there rendered desolate by artillery fire and who knows what else. Going at the Stug to the supporting. Jesulin quick to replace it again. He's got plenty of fuel. The only thing that's really preventing Jesulin from getting too many tanks is manpower. So as long as he doesn't do anything to sit in terms of infantry, he can just quickly build up his armoured armada and take on Joe once more. And there goes Stug almost knocked over here by the HQ5. 85 millimeter gun. Adopted from a Soviet anti-aircraft gun. Rather similar to the Flak 88 in purpose, by the way. Which the Germans would also put to use against the Russians and captured numerous examples of it. Little fun fact there.
T-34 ready for combat.
Tiger being worked on. And there you go, T-34 from 6 star arriving for Jesulin. Artillery support here on the centre. Like to see infantry shots providing supporting front here for the first punch. That comes there, being almost shadowed by the artillery barrage. They're finishing him off there. T-34 missing the 2-2, quite a loss there for Jesulin, who was veteran in 3 conscripts with a light machine gun. That actually hurts. That hurts. Hummer is around to get 2 panzers there pinned down behind the sandbags, wishing for sweet relief. But there you go, T-34 gets the 2-2 pack. Tiger moving in here for the T-34. Close of victory 2. Disco there dealing with the Panzer guns still. Armor piercing rounds again, suppressing, killing Otto. We got the HQ5 there sneaking ahead. 23 kills on the assault grenadiers. Jesulin still enjoys most of the map here in terms of map control, though Jove is fighting hard to gain it back here. His armoured fleet here is in need of repairs. Jesulin pulls off and lost himself, so he can't easily fill his out either. Had he lost that counter support there, he probably could have gone for more T-34s. But there are only 2 counter supports here. Jesulin, I think, no, he cancels it for another HQ5. Though I would say he's wise to realise he needs more infantry, but in this case, he decides he doesn't. He goes for another HQ5 to help counter the Tiger. That's going to be 2 HQ5s, so that's going to be a huge challenge for Jove, to be honest. 2 HQ5s, particularly one already at the, hero of the Soviet Union level, is going to be a huge problem there for Joe, because they can make short work of most of his armor, in particular the Tiger. It's not going to be very safe for this, heavy armor. Constantly being suppressed there by the MG42 here. Ooh, he managed to steal it. Oh, that was not one sold, just one he made actually. Never mind, I thought he'd stolen a machine gun there from Jesulin there briefly. There we go, T-34 flanking machine gun, HQ5 number 2 almost done here, but also almost 32 on the Tiger tank. Which is definitely bad news for Jesulin. And there you go, second HQ5 tank destroyer out there for Jesulin. We got troops heading up the west. Chavras again, Jesulin was also laying down mines here, good work. In particular, word here about the victory point, but I also think he's trying to set up here so he doesn't get flanked around here. It's actually worth that Joe might outmaneuver his tank destroyers, which is actually a pretty good idea there for Joe to consider. But again, you can see he's actually mined up the flanks here. So he's basically trying to funnel Jove into his tank destroyers with the mines. It's kind of working, and that's mostly because Jove isn't aware of it. You know, he's just going head on. He's not trying to outmaneuver his opponent, which is a bit of a shame. Meanwhile, another Panther 4 there on the way for Jove. Panther 4 tank destroyers there, shooting all across.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
And there you go, another Panther 4 for Jove. Stuke and other Panther 4 pulling back for repairs. Took a bit too much damage there from the tank destroyers. Meaning at the Tiger though, he's using the Panthers as a spot to hit to check where the tank destroyers actually decide to see if he can get in a hit there with his Tiger tank and then pull away. So a quick shoot and scoop there from Jove. Moving at the tank destroyers, T-34, we got the Panther moving at my western side. And there you go, continuing straight into the Tiger tank here. Tiger tank moved down to half health here. Jove wisely pulled away there before it takes too much down from the tank destroyers. Both bounce in a rare event there, I would say. He's moved up the Panther 4. I think he's going to try and flank here, or at least harass on the western side here. And a bit risky, He's going to be right in front of the two tank destroyers. Oh, missed. The Tiger was up there. It's almost like he's using the Panther 4 as bait. In this case, what he's trying to do is force the tank destroyers to sort of point towards here, which then allows the units here to push extra hits on the tank destroyers. In this case, you can see they actually causes Jesulin to pull back his tank destroyers. So he's actually using the Panther 4's bait there, I think. That was pretty clever. Machine gun there taking half from Jesulin's mortar here, 25 kills. Sending back at night into its base. T-34 on the way there for more for Jesulin. He can actually go for more. In fact, he can soon fill up with a third one again. Panther impacting on the T-34's armour. Assault guns doing what they can here. Moving up, ending up in that machine gun, not a bad idea there for Jove. And there you go, gains 52 shots and added. Needs to go too far there, Jove. More work on the Tiger tank here. Guess they're not going for another T-34 here. And he's just very focused in the centre. He himself seems to have forgotten about the right side there again, trying to harass that bet. CC3 on the Panther 4. We got an ace here, and Ace, a hero of Safasaland. Yeah. And there you go, more T-34s here. Panther is retreating. So that is another T-34. Jesulin's had a lot of T-34s out on the battlefield here versus Jove. He's had a lot out. And this ready, he's going to have a lot more out. And again, he's just still got plenty of full. He can easily just keep making them. I mean, there's no problems there again. That's really just one of the major strengths of the T-34s from the 6. Once you got one, you can get another one, usually shortly after. More grenadiers here for Jove. Not assault grenadiers or Panther grenadiers, just regular grenadiers. Tank destroyer here, battery free, getting good on the Panther 4. In this case, Jove is fast enough to pull it away before he gets it knocked out. One infantry there for Jesulin. There we go, back to 3. Oh, Stu tied here with the tank, so I need to pull back the Stu. Oh no, he's moving ahead, he's moving it ahead against the two tank destroyers. He knew there were two, he just, he wrecked it on purpose. Joe, it's not very good. Tiger tank then gained the two tanks over there, they're firing back. Pretty well armor piercing shots in the Tiger tank, taking down to half health in a matter of seconds. Panther 4 then moving in there, he's going to use it as bait once more again. You can see the sort of point in complete direction. Could actually try and outmaneuver it. Either way though, the Panther 4 acts once more as bait here for the tank destroyers, maybe opening up for another push here elsewhere. Pulls back in this case though, didn't quite wake up because there's nothing else to take advantage of the baiting. Cars there being suppressed by the MB42. Going for the victory point, and he's good work there by Jesulin. T-34 going for the Panther 4 here. Veteran Panther 4 moving in. In fact, the A's going in. There we go. He's going to lose the bait. Tank, he's going to lose the baiting tank. Oh dear, oh dear. And the Panther goes down. Bit of a loss there for Jove. And looks like the T-34 about to go down. There you go. Knocked out by the Tiger tank. Panther 4, they almost got the T-34. Does escape. It does escape. and gets damage in. Right now, Jove has suffered noticeable armor loss himself, and of course, while Jesulin has suffered the loss of a tank, he can easily replace it. Again, for him, it's not a big deal, whereas again, for Jove, losing a Panzer IV is actually kind of a deal. He also lost his Stug. Though Jesulin is loading a ton of munitions. Again, he could be mining, you know, just the ever-loving snot out of the map here at this point. He could lay down so many mines and demo charges he wants. He just isn't. Now go quick flank here from Jesulin, hitting the MD42 from the side as quite expect. Tiger moves up and hits the shed instead. Can't see those assault grenadiers. Up close and ugly.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Almost got the wipe there. 29 kills. Disco firing there. Got soldiers flanking in the HQ5s. Tiger hanging back. Needed repairs. Panzer IV the could try and move from the other side. He could again try and use that as bait versus Jesulin. Up there go. T-Fox will push back the assault grenadiers. Disco there supported by the tank destroyers. And the Panzerjägers moving in to try and push back the T-34. Taking a loss there. Tiger. Oh, Panzer IV advances. Tiger is awaiting the repairs. So he's going to risk his Panzer IV here. Cut backfire here on Jove. Is not covered with those two tank destroyers. About there you go. Panzer X flying though. And there you go. Panzer IV down to half health in a matter of seconds from the two tank destroyers. Panzer rushing there. We got the Tiger moving in. Misses the HQ5. Now Veteran T2. Really bad news for the Tiger. Almost got one of the HQ5s there. Almost. But there you go. We got a T-34 blocking it. Blocking it. Both Tiger and Panzer IV forced to fall back. Jesulin could be going for more T-34s now. Almost got the Panzerjägers there, but there you go, they're retreating. And the East, we got a conscript they're moving in. Encountering a few lonely grenadiers with a light machine gun. And no real other support. Another Pack 40 for Jove here, probably help deal with the tank destroyers. Tiger almost good to go again. He's almost the ace level there. Almost the ace level. Tiger shoots, lands an excellent hit there on the T-34, penetrating front. But again, he'd rather have some creeps than someone just send on the fight. The centre here, there's not really much going on. There's certainly not a lot of flanking. I mean, there's also this clever baiting maneuver with the Panzer IV, but I think it's really the more advanced stuff we've seen here lately. Later half of the match here. HQ5 there pushing back the Tiger tank with ease. Got a quick blitzkrieg there from Joe to escape a certain death. We got artillery cover going down here to cover up the retreat, block things down a bit here. Tank saw they're taking some very light damage, I think, from it. Nothing, well, really critical. Panzer IV is still good to go again. No more armour for Jove, just infantry replacements. Now the Stuga 2 or some Panzer IVs I think could serve Jove nicely here versus Jesulin. Skipping suppressed. We got the Panzer IV going to try and flank it here. And there you go. Tank destroyers respond with a very sharp hit there. Conscript going after the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV doing what it can with its machine guns and main gun. There you go, almost wiping out the conscript, but there you go, suffers the damage. We've got tanks swarming in there. Gets a good hit in the Panzer IV. They could get it here, could get in theory. Another hit. They almost got the Panzer IV. Assaulters there pinned down by the machine gun, and looks like the tank Panzer IV that escapes the tank destroyer narrowly, very narrowly there for Jove. Panzer there landing hits. That Pack 40 joining in. Almost got the hero tank destroyer here. Tiger Ace, but soon to be Tiger Ace moves ahead here. Clearing out. There we go. The machine gun wiping it. Tank destroyer opening up there. Close to all to be hero. There we go. Panzer's being pushed back by the T-34. Landing a good hit there with the Pack 40. Other tank destroyer is much farther back. He's due to being heavily damaged. Quick hit then the HQ5 tank destroyer. We got a conscript flanking in. They're going for the Panzer grenadiers, but there he goes, suppressed by the MB42. Veteran 3 gained for the target tank. It is now an ace, but there he goes, ramming it with the T-34. He's ramming it, stunning it out there, but not quite getting it. Not quite getting it. T-34 moving ahead there. Jesulin's going for more now though. And the T-34 is knocked out. The other one that continues ahead and gets abandoned. 2 tanks in a short amount of time. They're wiped for Jesulin. Bad news there for him. Bad news. His infantry forces all beginning to fall a bit more apart here now. Oh, Jove lost his assault gun. It's actually quite a shame. There you go. Targeting work on there. Hauptmann Richter ready. In a few moments. Panzer moves ahead there with 38 kills. Machine gun wiped by heavy mortar around there. 36 kills. There you go. Penetrating it from the tank destroyer. T-54 on the way there for Jesulin. Machine gun there being recruited here now by Jove's plucky grenadiers. And the T-54 still stands abandoned.
Supply sector under attack.
Jove's Tiger here, more or less good to go. And there you go, tank destroyer there, taking shots from the Pack 40. Grenadiers there flanking about, but suffering too much damage, will have to retreat there as well. So rather brutal armoured melee here between 2 players, and there's been a lot of T-34s overall. I wonder how many we're looking at here. We're looking at 9 T-34s with a 10th on the way. There's in fact 3 T-34 platoons since they operated their platoons in 3s. Little fun fact there. There's quite a few T-34s lost here. Good hit there, Pantry jumping up, T-34 moving in. Tanks are pushed back by the Tiger Ace, and of course he's got 2 of these vets in the 385s. That's actually dangerous for Jove with his Tiger tank. There you go, penetrating hit. They almost got the T-34 of the Tiger Ace, almost. Another penetrating hit there. Pushes down close to half health, and there we go, another T-34 for Jesulin. Tiger Ace pulling back here. There's a T-34 which is still abandoned. Looks like he managed to try and repair it and turn it against Jesulin. Now that's going to be interesting.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
It's going to be interesting. Got the Panzer IV moving up as well. There 40 kills for the fatherland.
Yes, comrade. We are losing territory.
There you go, T-51 getting an M42 here. Tiger Ace with 26 kills. Unfortunately, they've been slowly gutted by the machine gun there. T-51's going to take some time before it's repaired. And there you go, we got the 85 trying to knock it out. They prevent it from falling into the hands of Jove. And kaput. A lot of T-54s. They've got the Panther 1. He's going to try and blitz. He could probably pull it off now, but in this case, tries to blitz away, but it's too late. It's too late. Run from the issue 5 tank. He's right. He's going to lose the Panther 5. I think he's going to lose it. Oh, scheiße. A hero has died. T-54 then blown up again by the Tiger Ace here. It's getting a lot of armor kills. 4 so far. With another T-54 on the Jesulin. Again, he's got no problems. Again, the only real limit is not the fuel, but the manpower.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
And if we were to use his infantry a bit more intelligent, just, not rushing in all the time, we could probably get out more tanks faster. John then is now flooding a lot of fuel. He's not going for any more armor, no stooges, no additional Panther 4s, no nothing. It seems to all now rest on the shoulders of the Tiger Ace. Which is only going to be quite a challenge because, Jesulin still has 2 veteran T3 tank destroyers. And they can easily deal with the Tiger tanks if it's correctly. Of course, the other issue though is for Jesulin, he's barely got anything else but those tank destroyers by now. He's got little infantry left. Joe's bringing up more infantry in that regard. He's getting a bit closer. He's got more support weapons in terms of machine guns. He's lost his mortar, and certainly that is what Jesulin also has got left. He hasn't used, I would say, fully efficient. He's not, for example, laid down smoke screen to cover advance on the central victory point. That could probably cost saved him a lot of manpower if he used his mortar for smoke as well. There you go. T-54 in a bad situation. He got Panzerfaust then going to come under from the back 40 here. Very poor move there by Jesulin, and Jove's going to punish it very harshly there. And again, the fight's almost lasting an hour, so certainly at this point, mistakes are more likely to creep in, since, and it's just exhausting to play cameras with that long in any match there. And there you go, T-54 flanking in, the Tiger there taking several hits again. Quickly bringing down there to half health in the match. There you go, T-54 flanking. Almost got the Tiger there, but the Ace is too fast to do a blitzkrieg here. Good hit there from the Ace. Good hit. Actually preventing the tank from pursuing the ace, and there goes, almost got the T-34, there you go, knocks it out. Knocks it out. And we got more T-34s for Jesulin. 11 T-34s now, I believe. Yep. Oh, that's actually his 12th then. That is his 12th T-34. 4 platoons on the T-34s. Which might then make up a company.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Well, that might actually be the 3 platoons that make up a company, actually. The platoon is triangular, the company is most likely triangular as well, so I suppose a company and a third of T-34 losses. More mortar fire there. Tiger is being paired up. So many tanks though lost. So many tanks. Cancel pressed by the MD-42. Got the T-34 setting up there, going straight for the east. Dushka there being absolutely gutted there by the T-34. Tiger is good to go. Picks up the tank destroyers. And again, he's got 1,200 munitions! He just hasn't been able to do much with it. Again, I think Jesulin would have fared a bit better in some ways. We just lay down more mines. Give us a Joe, but oh well. Tank destroyer goes straight for the Tiger Ace. He's actually putting within range of the ace, and that's going to give the ace the edge. And there you go. Jesulin surrenders. A victory for the fatherland. A victory for Germany. A brutal battle here with heavy armoured losses. 12 T-34s lost, 1 tank destroyer. And in terms of armoured loss for the Germans, got 2 Panzer IVs, 2 Stugs, T-34 and a scout cutter loss. I mean, certainly heavy losses here. A lot of damage done, a lot of casualties suffered. A brutal meat grinder fight here. Again, I think had either player tried to flank a bit more, at least earlier on, they probably could have sort of established more dominance versus the other one. Jesulin could have done a lot better with a lot more mines, I would say. So there you go, one brutal fight. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay or a and feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.